Hi everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. And oh my God, we have a very special guest. America's favorite twink and man about town, Ricky Cornish.
And now it's Ricky Mansfield.
Oh my God.
I'm so honored to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. We're still workshopping the name if you're a Mansfield or not. I feel like Ricky Cornhole is just right there, honestly.
Listen, you are the drag mother, so it's whatever you deem appropriate, I'm running with it.
Oh my gosh. Well, Ricky, have you ever been in drag before?
No, so I think a lot of people just think, given what I do for work and I hang out with a lot of gays, like a lot of people think, oh, I've definitely been in drag before. This will be the first time I've ever gone in complete drag.
And the fact that you're wearing lots of makeup right now.
Clearly! And the lashes and everything, the brows are done. Yeah, I came in prepared a little bit.
It's like when my other drag daughter came in, it's like, you take that off first.
Need a blank canvas here, okay?
First things first, have you ever had your brows glued down before?
No, this is gonna be the first time. And I know for me, when I first started watching Drag Race, which fun fact, first season I ever watched was season 9.
Really?
Yeah, so talk about how full circle this is. And I remember seeing the glue stick thing and I was so confused.
I wonder what significance that has with me. I don't recall season 9.
Okay, she was forgettable. She wasn't the best.
It's like when I met Irene Dubois at DragCon. She's like, I love you so much as a fellow first out. And I said, I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, I will say, your exit line of you saying, I came in first is pretty iconic, if you ask me.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite lines.
I forgot one of my many ditties. All right, well, as I can see, I have my work cut out for me with these eyebrows. So I'm going to take a break and come right back. Be right back. All right, we are back. Ricky's eyebrows are down, and it was an uphill battle.
It was an uphill battle. I'm Italian. I mean, I can't help it. Even Jaymes said to me that she thought I already came in with some stuff on my brows just walking into this today.
I fully thought they were filled in, folks. I have to say, I'm cautious to see what this footage looks like. I don't know if I land the plane in the Hudson. We are going to see.
I can't wait to watch this back, let me tell you.
Let's just put this color correction on because you are a newly shaved baby, so.
And that hair comes through. It comes through hard. It's dark.
Or we can make you look like Ed Sheeran.
Could you imagine? That would be like the craziest reveal
One
ever.
of the things that cracks me up about you is like when we were like not even on camera and off the record, you still were like looking and pitching to the camera the entire time.
I can't help it. Listen, you people have seen my videos out there. Like, I talk to a camera for a living. So I can't help, like, if there's a camera in my direction, I gotta, like, look at it. Like, I don't know. I can't help it. And I will say, we're in a really nice studio in James's place. And, like, we're designed to kind of look at the camera, So, I don't know. It just comes natural. What can I say?
I mean, I do appreciate it because I don't have to, like, instruct you, like, look at the camera!
Even little things. It's like, okay, mic test. Like, we just know.
Well, you work for the news, so I should hope not.
Yes. Oh, my
I
gosh.
should hope you know what a camera is.
Oh, right? Yeah, that news education has served me well.
I am curious, as far as the news goes, like, what's the little, like, the wildest experience you've had on the news so far? I can think of one of yours that I can remember. But,
Why don't you say it before I say it?
I'd say when you, like, launched an unofficial kissing booth at the Gay VNs.
Yes. Yeah, let me tell you something. Like, working these red carpets and being on the news for the past few years has been crazy because it's like you said, like, working in this type of industry, a lot is thrown at you and you have to be quick with it.
Yeah.
And it's specifically when it comes to that video that you're talking about, when it comes to the kissing stuff, everyone asks me, like, did you go into it planning that you were gonna kiss those guys? Like, that was like something that you've always wanted to do? And I was like, I literally was just on this red carpet talking to these guys and I just pretty much on the fly decided I'm gonna kiss them. Like, why not? Like, it's the XXX awards. Like, let's just have some fun. Of course. Oh yeah, I would definitely ask for consent each and every time. And it just kind of took off. But what's funny is some people were like, Ricky, you had to have known that was gonna go viral, right? I was like, not at all. Like, I literally posted it thinking some friends would think I was silly and it was fun. Like, okay. The fact that it got as big as it did was something I would have never guessed in a million years.
Well, also when it comes to like gay themed stuff, it normally doesn't get shared a lot. I'm not saying that's a thing that happens, but it seems to happen quite a bit.
I completely agree. And especially something like that. I mean, obviously I'm tagging like X-rated performers and stuff. So you would think just like given guidelines and given limitations, like certain clips like that wouldn't pop off. But it was one of the things, still to this day, like when I go to gay bars or I go out, people are like, you're the guy who made out with everybody. I'm like, that is very true.
My favorite is the meme someone shared. It's like, I don't know where this cold came from.
Gays be like on a Wednesday, like, why do I have a sore throat? Tuesday night. That's what they were doing. Or I saw one meme that was like, the average person kisses like 20 people in their lifetime. I'm probably getting that number wrong, but it's something like that. Then they play my video and they count how many guys I kiss just in the one video. So It's definitely something that's followed me. But what I love is it's not just that. You know, I've covered so many other great things that people loved as well. It's funny, like the fact that you're putting me in drag. Drag Race is something I've been covering the past few years, which I absolutely love. I was Princess.
Never heard of it.
I know.
Honestly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Something out there that only a niche crowd follows.
Make
But
it quick. Just put your lips in. There you go. Finally got him to shut the fuck up. All right. Okay, continue.
That's what my boyfriend says all the time too. You're finally not talking anymore. I talk a lot. But yeah, Drag Race is something I've been covering for a while too. I was Princess Poppy's official like exit from drag interview, her retirement interview. But I guess now it doesn't matter because she's at the Emmys as a goblin. So.
I say it must be great to know that was obsolete.
Yeah, that
she's a
didn't
liar
matter.
too. While we're at it,
Who isn't? A drag queen that tells the truth?
I
Never
sent her-
met one.
I saw that she did that goblin thing. I sent her a DM like, "You are so stupid, and I love you."
I love her so much.
Like, this is the dumbest thing ever, and I live.
We just need to invite more queer people to things like of that nature. If they're going to give us content like that, we'll be fed forever.
Well, I feel she owes you an exclusive now.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously, but it's okay. I don't have any hard feelings. And it was at DragCon. And what's funny is I had her exit interview from drag at DragCon, and that was when you and I had our first interview too.
I have a question for you.
I'm ready.
Aren't you the queen I saw getting a little friendly at the gay VNs?
You know, that might have been me.
And is it not true that there was a string of the clap going around that affected most of the people at the gay VNs?
You know, I cannot confirm that part of the story. And if that did happen, I had nothing to do with it.
I know, and I almost took your job. Well, at least I plotted.
You plotted.
I wasn't successful, but, you know,
You
Ricky
planted
might
the
disappear after this.
Who knows? You planted the seed. I think Out Magazine definitely had their eye on that video. They said Jaymes Mansfield would be a perfect replacement for Ricky.
Ooh, baby, it's gonna be like the first time I had someone else paint my face for a pageant.
Oh boy.
Well, I was in the pageant as a participant for like someone's talent, but that's neither here nor there. But they were actually the like ex-boyfriend of one of my friends that I came to like perform with.
Oh.
So she volunteered to do my makeup, and she said, "I'm gonna make you look so fierce, just you wait." And when I turned around in that chair, girl, it was American Horror Story. It was bad.
It's like when Tina Burner did Rosé's makeup on Drag Race, and all of us were like, oh, God.
Oh, I was just like, here's the thing. Eyebrows are normally, you know, cousins, not sisters. They were, they don't talk.
Yeah, no.
They do not talk.
No, I mean, it's a whole thing. You're brave for doing this. I see why. Jaymes and I have been talking about doing this for a while, but I think the reason it's been a while is because I'm no easy canvas to paint.
That's not true. I feel like you have a lot of very small, delicate features. It's just those eyebrows I wasn't looking forward to.
Not at all.
I feel like, you know, this mountain's been climbed.
We've moved past it.
Yeah,
now we're at the pretty part of the function.
I just watched, you know, Alive again, so I understand what it's like to be stuck on a mountain and understand that you have to do what you have to do sometimes to survive.
How long does it typically take for you to like put a whole mug together?
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm so fast at this. I was honestly the fastest one on All Stars.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing to brag about, but I was always ready first.
But that's nice though. You didn't hold up production. I mean, that goes a long way.
Oh, I made sure that be known. By the way, I can help but notice I was ready on time.
But as a result of you being on time, did you have to like wait for the other girls for a while?
Oh, you just go to catering. That's what I
So
did.
then you would snack.
Yeah, I'd snack, you know, it's fine.
Question.
I'd sit there with a Slim Fast the entire time.
Oh, as you should. Well, I was going to say, question for you. I've heard like rumors that the catering is not always the best at Drag Race. Would you say the catering is fine?
The catering's great.
There you go.
I never have a problem. And like they had a little like portion full of junk food. So if you ever wanted like Cheetos or something, you could get it. It's just after a while, like you had to start thinking about your diets again. And it's like, oh no. Oh no, I have to course it into these things.
I know. Well, that's the problem. When you have free food just at your disposal, ugh.
And it's all garbage. It's like gummy snacks and stuff like you like eat as a child thinking it's good for you. It's not.
No, where's the fruit? You know, it's funny, Jaymes, like you were just on All Stars, but you know, I feel like you're always going to get the question, would you ever return? Would you ever return? So, Jaymes Mansfield, would you ever return?
Oh, here's the thing. I feel like I've kind of approached where I needed to go with that. I got what I wanted.
Yes.
So I'm gonna enjoy where I placed.
I love that for you.
Because honestly, I don't know if I'll get that lucky ever again.
Well, you did a good
Baby,
job.
I did a great job this second time around. I'm not gonna screw that up.
Yes, I mean, not to be shady, but anything was going to be better than the first time around.
Honestly. That was literally my exiting line. It's like, well, I did better than last time.
And that's all that matters. Plus, the fans really loved watching you the second time and the first time too. So that's really what matters.
I honestly feel like I took that as an unofficial slogan from Jujubee because it's always, you'll do a little better next time.
But to be fair, she always placed in the same exact place every time she competed.
Yeah, consistency is key.
Very much
That's
so.
a very important thing.
Especially in a reality competition space.
Oh, absolutely.
Good for her.
That was the ghost? Yeah. Oh, my apartment has a ghost. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, does it really? What if we named her?
If we filmed in the other studio, you probably would know because the lights start to flicker.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if that's because the light's going out or not, but I've gone with Ghost. I've landed on Ghost, and that's where I'm staying.
And as you should. But are you comfortable with the fact that a ghost is here, or does it freak you out?
I mean, I'm only annoyed that they're not paying rent.
As you should.
That's really the only thing that really bothers me. I don't mind extra people just as long as you contribute,
Yes. I know for me, it's like, I think I would be okay living somewhere haunted as long as the ghosts were friendly.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean? But if they start throwing stuff at me or start scaring me in the middle of the night, we would have an issue.
Or it's like Anna Nicole where she bangs the ghost.
Yeah.
My favorite story from her.
No, literally. And I don't know if that's on my bucket list yet, banging a ghost. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Where's that paranormal activity?
Okay, but question for you. If you had a ghost that was in your house and they were crazy, you know what I mean? Really freaking you out, would you try to do an exorcism type thing, bring somebody over and try and get it out? Or would you just leave?
Oh, here's the thing. I love theatricality, and I love any excuse to have a show.
Yes.
So if I could bust out the whole round table with a crystal ball and all that tarot cards, the whole bit, I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I'll call the press. I'll call you.
Call me. Well, I'll bring the Ouija board and we'll just communicate with her.
What is your problem?
Yeah.
But I don't believe in any of that stuff.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I think part of me does to a certain extent because when I was growing up, we would always watch shows like Celebrity Ghost Stories and things like that, which is camp, by the way.
Joan Rivers just being like, by the way, my Manhattan house is haunted. It's like,
No.
Sure, Joan.
And these stories would be so out there. I'd be like, oh, okay, great. But I will say that we kind of grew up in a house that believed in that stuff. So I don't know. Part of me feels like there might be something out there. Who knows?
I mean, Celebrity Ghost Stories always just feels like a reason for them to give excuse for tax evasion. I don't know where my money went. I don't know where it went. Who took it?
I will say, how much of this is a real story and how much of it is just for the check? You know what I mean? But listen, all of us do certain things for checks.
You moved your head while I was doing
Okay,
your
I gotta
eyebrow,
stop.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, it's funny. When I get my haircut, I talk a lot. And my haircut people are always like, Ricky,
shut up.
And there's actually one time where back in the day I had a girl that was cutting my hair and I literally full on moved as she was cutting it and she did a whole line in the middle of my head.
You got a fade.
And she was so mad at me about it and I said, well, I guess I did it to myself. What are you gonna do?
All right, I'm gonna do one eye off camera and I'll be right back. We are back. I did one eye off camera. I can barely speak.
Yeah, I'm kind of exhausting. Poor Jaymes. I am talking her ear off behind the scenes because that's just what I do.
Honestly, you know what? It's fine because I'm used to guests that don't talk very much at all, and you never let it stop. I love that. You just don't know when to quit.
It's so true. One thing that my boyfriend has clocked, he's like, you just don't believe in silence. You don't believe in dead air. And I'm like, I really don't. It's I don't know. If I'm hanging out with somebody, I always find something to talk about. Even if there is a moment of silence, I will have a question ready to go. And it has a lot to do with my work. I ask questions for a living. So I'll always find something to talk about.
What do you do for work?
Yeah, so for the children watching who do not know, I am a news personality. My main gig right now is I work for Out Magazine. So, the big LGBTQ plus publication.
Gay people.
Gay people. A gay person serving the gay community.
You talked about gay things for a gay magazine. Gay, 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 gay.
It's a lot of gay. Imagine how disappointed my parents are.
I'm sure they're very proud.
No, they are. But I just love throwing that out
My
there.
dad loves me. I'm sure yours does too.
Yes, Wisconsin. Yes, the Wisconsin upbringing for sure. For sure.
And you're from Nevada, right?
Yeah, so I'm born and raised. I'm a Sin City local, so I've been here my whole life. I ended up going to Arizona State University for college.
Well, that's why you're so good at math.
Well, yeah, hello. But I ended up getting a job at an entertainment news show when I graduated, which was based here. So moved back here, then made the switch to Out Magazine just a year and a half ago, and I still live here.
So what is the school like in Las Vegas? They teach you guys how to do blackjack and stuff?
Oh my gosh, I wish. So I actually have a very interesting story. So I was raised going to private school and I actually went to religious school growing up. Religious Lutheran school growing up. And I did that almost my entire life growing up. So my education is probably a lot different than a kid who grew up here doing public school system. You know what I mean? So it was interesting. I liked the school I went to, but obviously because the religious teachings were so intense.
Yeah.
That obviously had a lot to do with my coming out story and everything. But it made me stronger today. And now I can talk about it more often and hopefully help people who might be going through the same thing.
Aw, that's true. You're very, very gay. Almost too gay, some might say.
You know, and I gotta tell you, you're not the first drag queen to tell me that. So that's how you know if multiple drag queens are telling you you're gay, honey, you're gay.
I'm already in a pink dress with fringe, okay?
And I'm more gay than you. So yeah, you can imagine. Okay, you ready for this gag?
Yes.
Guess when I came out.
When?
Just like, give me a year. Like, how old do you think I was when I came out?
Fucking Vegas people, always trying to get people to gamble.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would say you came out at 9. Probably 9.
I was 21 years old.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And I'm 25.
What did your parents say?
Yeah.
I'm so curious. Like, what did they say?
Girl, you can imagine. So here's what's funny is I actually have a younger brother and he's gay too. And he actually came out before I did. So he kind of like softened the blow a little bit, you know, because they already had one kid come out to them at that point. So when I came out, it definitely wasn't a surprise. At that point, I had been going to gay bars because, you know, I was 21. So I started going to gay bars. I started like getting more comfortable with my sexuality, but I hadn't fully like admitted it to myself yet or my family. Really what changed for me was the pandemic. Like once the pandemic hit and I realized how fragile life was and like, girl, like another pandemic could happen tomorrow. Like you got to live life to the fullest.
Wait. I hate to interrupt your story.
You're good.
How old are you, Ricky?
I'm 25.
Oh my God.
Cause of death, Ricky's age.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah, she's still a baby. She's a spring chicken in a lot of ways.
Why did I think you were so much older?
Oh, girl, I don't know. Should I be offended? I'm mature is what you're trying to say. I'm wise.
You have a steady job with like insurance and stuff, so I'm not expecting that from a 25-year-old.
No, tell me about it. I'm very, very lucky.
Well, I'm going to finish this other eye because honestly, I'm going to have to tie this kid down because he moves so goddamn much. So I'll do this eye and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Now I have to do your under eye, which you warned me off camera could be quite the experience. Why is that?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little traumatizing because for me, I was actually a theater kid growing up, which I don't think is a surprise.
No fucking way.
At all.
No way.
Literally. So when these girlies would try putting stage makeup on me, they would try doing that eyeliner under the eyes. And for whatever reason, like it was just so hard for me because they would say, you know, look up, like, but my eyes would just keep closing over and over and I just like would get teary-eyed and it's just like really bad. So I'm hoping it's not the same for you.
So what I'm hearing is you can't follow direction.
Basically.
Also hearing you're a theater kid, I have to like go back to this coming out story when you told your parents they have met you, right?
They have met me and they definitely knew, but you got to understand, like, not only did I go to religious schooling growing up, but I was also raised in a very religious household.
What question? Do your parents have heads?
Yeah, they caught on. Let's just say that. They caught on. They knew. It was just one of those things we didn't talk about it because it was just, you know, the way we were raised. It was just
yeah.
Like, ooh. But eventually, yeah, as you can tell, the glass was like, if I was in a closet, it was a glass door. Yes. Yeah, and everyone knew.
Now, I'm curious. You do a lot of like celebrity interviews. Is there one that sticks to your mind as like being your favorite?
Ooh.
Oh, you weren't lying. You are a
No,
fidgeter.
it's bad. No, I know it's bad.
Oh my goodness.
I know, and I love it that you're asking me these questions. I was like,
I might have to
switching.
Here, I'm gonna hold you still, like
okay, yes.
in a vice grip.
Yes, yes.
And then eye open. Look to the side over here.
Okay, how was that?
You're doing good.
Not bad.
I'm not gonna tempt fate.
Yes, that's as bad. That's as great as it's gonna get. That's as great as it's gonna get, right there.
But yeah, of the celebrities that you have
Yes.
interviewed, who is your favorite?
Oh my God. Well, obviously, Jaymes Mansfield at DragCon was pretty iconic.
Oh, I love her. Yeah,
Love
she's pretty
her.
Great.
She's great, but oh my goodness, my favorite interview. You know, it's so hard because I'm blessed to say I've interviewed a lot of great people throughout the years.
Yes.
Gosh, you know, I would probably say my favorite. It's so funny because like so many are coming to my head right now. But I would say I actually got to interview Troye Sivan at the Elton John Oscar party, his AIDS Foundation party.
What's up, girlies? Yeah.
You are a rock star. It's so good to see you. How are you, my friend?
See you too. Oh, this is the first time I'm seeing myself. I'm like, all right.
I'm ready to wave my rainbow flag at a Troye Sivan concert sometime soon.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that was so cool. You want to know why this was so cool? Because that's an event that normally the celebrities don't do press because they're going to a party, right? So they're going to have fun. But I had a little Out magazine like cut out, printed out, and he's walking down the carpet and he was with his publicist and he wasn't doing any interviews.
Yeah.
But I held up Out magazine and he saw it and he looked to his publicist and he said, I need to talk to Out magazine.
He said,
And so,
"Gay."
yes, the gays were looking out for each other. So he like strutted up to me and I said, thank you so much. And we just had a really cute interview. It didn't last long whatsoever, but it was just nice seeing like he took the time that he didn't have to talk to somebody like me.
And speaking of the Grammys, you've done the Grammys before, haven't you?
Yes.
Are you doing them again?
Yes, that's in the works right now. I just got approved to be on the red carpet, so we're working out all the details right now, but hopefully you will be seeing me on the red carpet at the Grammys this year.
We better, and you better wear just the cutest little tux.
You know, we'll see what happens. I'm exploring options.
You guys don't understand this. Like, he's like the size of like American Girl doll. He's so tiny.
Well, maybe I'll go in drag. Maybe we'll have to, team up on something.
Yes!
Could be fun.
You can go as Kit Kibbridge or who's that American Girl doll that Dakota Fanning was? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right? I will say you're doing a good job though.
Oh my god.
It's a horror movie.
Oh my god.
It's bad. No, it's bad. It's bad. I wish I could do something about it, but I don't know how you fix that.
What's crazy to me is like, I get closer to you and you
I get scared. I'm like
the
no.
fucking Matrix. Like, what is happening here?
And like no matter what I try and do, like I'm looking up, I'm telling myself to stop, but like I can't. I know, no, it's bad. It's bad. I know. It's so bad. I know, I'm so sorry.
Ricky, who hurt you?
Wait, so you mean all the porn stars you've done before me, they've never had this issue?
No. Shockingly enough, the idea of something going in their eyes is not a fear for them.
See, and it's a fear for me. Clearly.
Clearly I have my work cut out for me. We're gonna fix that later on, but let's start with your lip.
We're gonna rain check on the eye makeup. We've been working on it for quite some time as it is.
Honestly, half this video is just gonna be your eye makeup.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump back and you're gonna have full eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna just look like this. Like.
Yeah. No, literally. Once I leave, they're gonna be like, oh my God, why did we invite him over?
Oh, never. You're always a treat. Should I do red? I'm gonna do red.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You have no choice in this though, okay?
Now I have to shut up.
If you want to save 15% off at Kimchi Chic Beauty, be sure and use my code, jaymesmansfield, if you like makeup. If that's your thing, just saying. Oh, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, I know. It's just dramatic.
I'm not kissing you.
Yeah. I know. I've already done enough of that.
I'm good.
The girlies are sick of that at this point.
Although if you do drag, your first number should be like, one kiss is all it takes.
Just do a whole number on the red carpet? Yeah.
This kiss.
At that point, I think everyone would follow me. They're like, all right.
I would go off to like just put you back in like Practical Magic when Sandra Bullock is running. Everything.
I'm glad I have your support at least.
I will say your doctor has done a good job of hiding the needle marks in your lips. Okay, lips
We
are
did
lined.
it. Imagine how hard that is for me not to talk for that long. You might as well just put a muzzle on me.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're not far from it.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see. I just have to do your lips and put your lashes on, and then we get the contour breasts on you.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That'll be crazy.
But I need to really concentrate to get this lipstick on, so we're gonna have to come right back, okay? BRB. All right, we are back. Now, Ricky is just about done. I have the whole face done, so we just have to put a wig on him, and then we can see the final result. So here we go.
I'm so excited. This is the day I finally become a woman.
Now, have you ever worn a wig before?
I have worn a wig, but it was like little musical theater wigs, like back in middle school, not like a full-blown Jaymes Mansfield wig, okay?
Well, you're in for a treat.
I can't wait.
See?
I know, my hair's very fluffy.
I know, I didn't expect your head to be such an adversary, but here we are.
How's your head?
I'm complaining at the moment. I feel like I can...
You can do a lot better.
Oh, honey.
Oh, wait, she fierce feminine?
You know what? She's something.
Girl, and you know what I love is I haven't even seen the finished product yet, but I'm already feeling C-U-N-T-Y.
Yes, well, that's what we hope for. You know, as long as you're living, as long as someone's living.
I feel my charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent just oozing out of me right now. I mean, hello? Have you seen the material?
I mean, honestly, you are far prettier than girl than I was expecting.
Oh, thank you.
That sounded a lot meaner than I thought.
That's a backhanded compliment if I've
Coming
ever
out,
heard
that
one.
sounded so mean. But I just didn't know what to expect. Because you have very small features, so that means it could be either like, you know, a little frog.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad to hear that I'm pretty.
She is going to look like a little frog.
I know. You know, this will be my whole personality now. It's like, well, in drag, I'm a pretty girl.
Well, speaking of frogs, what I was imagining was, you know those like Instagram reels, like the little stuffed animal frog that's like living its best life, its little cottage core?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking you were going to look
That's
like.
what you were thinking for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just over in its cottage, sipping its hot chocolate.
Oh my gosh. Now, what are you doing now? This is like tightening the wig on, kind of?
I'm gluing it on.
Gluing it on.
Well, I'm doing what they call the lazy way with hairspray.
Okay.
I could actually tack it on with like spirit gum, but I don't want you to have to scrub that off, especially if you have to go to work tomorrow.
Absolutely. She is a working girl. She has a 9 to 5. But I will say the wig really, I feel like brings it all together. Like
Oh,
just feeling it, I'm like, I just feel so woman.
As soon as you get the wig and the lashes, I feel like it all really starts to come together.
Absolutely. I was telling Jaymes off camera, I did not realize like these lashes are so much in your eyesight. Like I had no idea.
I did kind of use much larger lashes than you probably needed. But if you're gonna get in drag, you're getting the full experience.
Absolutely. We're going for Queen Diva.
All right, God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and just a little bit of highlighter.
Okay.
Since we're out in Vegas, we have to honor pheromone.
Oh, absolutely. The finishing touches go a long way, honey.
Okay, now I think you are ready to see it.
She's woman.
All right, Ricky, are you ready to see what you look like?
Girl, give it to me right now, mother.
All right, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Stop it right now. Oh, this is gonna be my whole personality for a long time. Maybe I should go to the Grammys like this. What do you think?
I think you look so cute.
Stop, no, I love this. I wasn't expecting this either.
Like, I was being bitchy this whole time because I really wanted to build her confidence down and break her down. So when she finally saw it, she's like, oh.
Yes. Okay, I will say, this mother behind the scenes, she was like, you really don't look that different. I was not expecting this at all. Oh my gosh, no girl, I love this. I'm gonna have to hire you to have me do this for my next red carpet gig. Let's just say that. Ricky Cornhole kind of slays.
Yes!
Ricky Cornhole eats. Thank you for doing this, girl. I love this so much.
You're welcome. I was going to give her breasts, but honestly, you don't got a lot going on
I don't got a lot going on there. I'm not a titty girl, so we needed the extra layers. I love this. Thank you so much for doing this, babe.
Yes, and Ricky, where can everyone find you?
Please follow me everywhere on social media at Ricky Cornish. I mean, maybe I'll rebrand as Ricky Cornhole. Maybe I'll do a separate account.
Well, keep it Ricky Cornish because you can actually say that one.
Yes, very that. But yeah, just follow me everywhere at Ricky Cornish. TikTok is my biggest platform, but I'm on Twitter, Instagram, all the good things. So just follow.
Yes!
Yes.
Thank you all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure and check Ricky out on out.com.
Period. Like and subscribe, girls.
And until next time, bye! And hit the outro! Okay. It feels so weird, but yeah.
No, I love it. It's fierce feminine.
Click here and watch me recreate Alaska's beehive from All Stars 2. Or watch me create Crystal Method's hair from her promo. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll slash your tires. So click it.
Estoy perdida.